What's good, everybody? It's Jay Coffee Talk. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell as I bring you guys sports, music, news, all kinds of content. But we got an NFL recap today that was disappointing, man. If you guys follow my channel at all, you know it's disappointing for me as I'm a diehard Buffalo Bills fan, and it was not pretty out there today. But before we get into speaking about the game and recapping and going over everything, I got to give a special shout out to one of my subscribers, day one subscriber, Donna Stitz, who is an Eagles fan. Congrats on your win, Donna. If you guys follow my channel at all, you know I like to talk about everything, debate, hear everyone's take. That's what my channel's all about. So even though my Bills took a L today, I still want to hear everyone's thoughts on the game. And I still got that good sportsmanship and got to, shout out and congratulate Donna and her Eagles' big win. As this was huge for the Eagles. They were playing with a major chip on their shoulder after what happened last week. And, they come into the game 3-4. They got injuries, which I can't lie, guys. I was giving predictions on my Instagram this week. I threw up a couple posts, looking for people to tap in and interact with me. Guys, follow me on Instagram at jcoffeetalk_ BAYMAAC. I'll put it in the link. I'll put it in the description to the video, or I'm going to put it in the pinned comments. Make sure to follow me on the gram. But I wanted to hear everyone's thoughts, and I thought my Bills had this one as we've been rolling. We came into the game 5-1, only one loss all season to the Patriots, but the Eagles came in and handled their business. And so, Adana, I know you're happy. Have a great night. Have a drink. Do a shot for me or a glass of wine for me, whatever it is you enjoy. And, a big part of this was the battle in the trenches. Philly was winning those battles. And, with the weather being what it was today, rainy and windy and everything like that, which, you would think would really favor the Bills, but it didn't. And you got, the Eagles play in some rough weather too. Not as rough as Buffalo, but, they handled their business today. They won those battles in the trenches. Now, check it out. 31-13 in our own home loss to the Eagles. And, man, I don't know, man. Get in the comments, as I said, everyone. Let me know what you think was the difference makers in the game and, your just thoughts and take on everything. Now, that was the first time this season. I believe we've only given up like 20 points or something like that. Like, the Eagles really put some points up against us. As everyone knows, our Bills have a very strong defensive unit, and they didn't look terrible today. They were keeping us in the game, but the offense was stalling out, and it just, in the end, the Eagles, continued to pound the ball on us and put out 222 rushing yards. And, early in the game, our defense made the Eagles punt on 3 out of their 4 first possessions, and we could not capitalize on it. I think we only had a field goal or something like that. It was like 7-3. I was in and out of watching this game, very busy today, but I still, watched the film and everything. But I just, I'm not retaining the information as well as normally. This is definitely one I like to forget. Now, late in the first half, the fumble that the Eagles ended up capitalizing on, when they went up 11-7 going into the half. And, that fumble was one of 3 by Josh Allen. And, we love Josh Allen, and I still think Josh Allen is our guy. He's just developing. We've seen a lot of greatness from him, and the standards are set high. And there's so many Josh Allen haters that everything he does is put under a microscope. Everyone just expects when he has a big game for it to just continue and him to not have any more problems. But that's not the case. He's still developing, and, he still got a lot, them deep balls today. I was really hoping to see him and John Brown continue to hook up and have a big game and everything. But, he's got to work on them long balls, as he has a cannon of an arm, but he keeps underthrowing and overthrowing people and everything. But anyways, coming out in the second half, we've been clutch in the second half. all season. We've been a second half team, and Josh Allen has been clutch in the second half, but it didn't happen today. The Eagles came right out, scored 2 TDs. Miles Sanders had a big run that he took to the house. Jordan Howard also had a big game too, with 23 carries for 96 yards. And, they were running all over us. That was not something we were used to seeing this season. But like I said, the defense was keeping us in the game, but the offense's lack of production, ultimately the D got tired. They couldn't carry the team. They did what they could, and we scored one more touchdown with Devin Singletary in the third. And at that time, it was only 17-13. We were still in the game, but Philly kept producing after that, and we didn't. Now, something that I was surprised we didn't really do today is we did not really run the ball that much. Our leading rusher was Josh Allen with only 45 yards. But like I said, we were losing in the trenches, on both sides of the ball. And I don't know, I would have liked to see them just give the ball to Gore a lot more today and have him pound it. But, it didn't really happen, Basically, I heard an announcer say it during the game. Philly did what everyone expected for the Bills to do today. What they, their game plan of what they went out there and did, running the ball, winning those battles in the trenches. I know I said that's like the 5th time that I've said it, but it was a big deal. It was one of the big factors of the game. And it's just like, I see a lot of Bills fans getting really down, and it's all over Twitter and everywhere. And I don't listen to WGR anymore, as I don't live in Buffalo anymore. And for, those NFL fans who are not from Buffalo who are listening to this, WGR is our local sports talk radio in Buffalo, which has really, went downhill over the years. But people call in there over all those years, where we didn't look too good and just whine and cry and like to talk down about Buffalo. But I see a lot of people reverting to that as, talking about like the 2008 and the 2011 season where we started out on fire and, then we shit the bed the rest of the season. And I don't think that's the case today. We had an off game. We got beat up in our own home, but I don't see this as what everyone else is saying about, the same old Bills. Like, I literally see people on Twitter like, oh man, I thought we were going to the playoffs this season. Like, yo, relax, we're 5-2. Something that's different this year from the past is our coach, Sean McDermott, who will adjust. He will adjust and will keep battling. And I'm still very, very confident we will make the playoffs. Now, all the people who watched the game, what did you think about that field goal or non-field goal attempt? I believe it was in the fourth quarter, late in the game or it might have been in the, very late in the third where we went for it on 4th down. Electing not to try what would have been a 48-yard field goal attempt with house money. I was surprised there. I mean, I know the wind and the weather made a big difference. We were going into the wind, so I don't know. Like, I guess we had to go for it. And John Brown ran a beautiful route and got kind of open, but Allen was off on the timing of the throw. So, it was what it was, man. We were not, bottom line, we have been a second half team, and we weren't today. And we weren't really a first half team either. And, back to what I was saying about that Philly did everything, everyone expected Buffalo to do today. You got to hand it to the Eagles. Not only did they play a great game, there was a great strategy, coaching scheme, what they did on both sides of the ball. And, I just got to hand it to the Eagles, man. To the Eagles fans, to everyone. Enjoy this win. Your team looked good, and it is what it is. My Bills, to all my Bills fans, this ain't it. Calm down. We're still alive. We're gonna make the playoffs. I'm very confident in it. We're 5-2. Other than this game, we only got one loss against, of course, the Patriots, where our defense played phenomenal, held Tom Brady to like under 140 yards or something like that. They found a way to beat our defense. That's what we've been doing all season, is jamming up offenses. And the Eagles came out with a great game plan. And like I keep saying, it didn't help that our offense couldn't produce. So some of the stats to look at: Carson Wentz, 17 for 24, 173 yards. He had 39 rushing yards, 5 carries for 39 yards, but those 2 big runs in the second half late in the game on key third down conversions. Josh Allen, 3 fumbles, 169 yards passing. He did have 2 touchdown passes, 1 to Singletary and 1 to Cole Beasley. Cole gets his second touchdown of the season after getting 1 last week. And I already mentioned Jordan Howard, 23 carries for 96 yards, a touchdown. And the Eagles, 222 yards on the ground as a team. That's a huge stat there against such a dominant defense that we had all season. But, you know, the Eagles came out today and they earned this win, as I've already said. So get in the comments, everyone. Let me know your take on this game. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, this channel is all about hearing what the people got to say. So make sure you guys get in that comment thread. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. It's Jay Coffee Talk. I drop daily content on other sports, NFL content coming all season for all the NFL fans, and not just on my Bills. I got videos on all different teams and situations that happen in the season. And I also do news, current events, blogs about life. Guys, I do it all on this channel. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. It costs you nothing and it helps my channel grow immensely. So have a great day, everyone. Let's get this comment thread going. Catch you guys on the next video. I'm out of here. Peace.